Hey Martin, what's up? What's up? Thank you guys for joining. Quantumium, what's up? What's up? Garrett, hello. King Julian, what's up? Welcome, guys. Thank you guys for joining. Hey Dion, what's up? Okay. So, I hope everyone has been having a good night so far. Thursday night. Man, the days are going by fast, isn't it? Really, really fast. Alright, let's load the volume here. Okay. So let's make a little announcement here. So for the people who are not subscribed to the CFO YouTube channel, Tries to Focus One channel, I recommend that you guys do. You guys would get a notification that I am live. Well, every single time I am live. And so you guys will get both your Instagram and YouTube notifications. So just in case if you guys don't see one or the other notification, you can at least see at least one of them, right? So if you guys are subscribed on the YouTube channel, make sure you guys are. The link is in the bio. Okay, it's in my bio. You guys just check the or if you click on the YouTube icon that shows up after you click the link in my bio, it should direct you right away to my YouTube channel. Okay, so we'll start in about 4 minutes. Hey Callie, what is up? What's up? It's been a while. Hey $T Bill, I haven't seen you in a while. Seen a lot of old faces here. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Okay. Okay. All right, so let's talk about the state of the market here. So we're seeing volatility come back. Okay, we saw a lot of volume coming in today. What we're looking at right here is futures, SPY mini futures, and right now we are seeing another bounce, a very heavy bounce so far overnight. So people who were short, they're gonna get kicked out tomorrow, right at open. So basically volatility, right? But we've been going down slowly for the past few days. And if you take a look at both SPY and QQQ here, okay, we're kind of making a classic H pattern. Okay, so based on this drawing right here, right? If you guys don't know what an H pattern is, it's usually a very bearish pattern where we basically form this letter H, and at the peak of the curve here on the H, we usually have triple tops or double tops, and we got that on this H right here, and you know, I don't think the pattern is complete yet. There's a chance that we can see another higher low, right? If we have a nice support line right here. If we bounce to, well, we are going to bounce tomorrow. We're going to gap up. But if we're able to hold the gap up tomorrow and we continue to go up, this might be our ascending trend line right here. So, hey, Eli, what's up? Karen, what is up? So, with this, Callie said, I'm happy to catch your live. Yeah, man. It's been a while since you've been on my lives. I'm glad that you were able to catch the live tonight. But with this, I think with this H pattern, depending on how everything goes tomorrow, we might just gap and crap. If you guys know what that means, we can just gap up and then completely just continue to go down again. All right. And so 427 to around 428 is my price level for us to complete this H pattern, and from that point forward, I'm going to expect either a big bounce at 428 for a nice double bottom bounce with the first bottom right here, and then our second bottom will be around somewhere here. Okay, but we just have to wait and see. I'm not going to anticipate anything, but so far we've been respecting this H pattern so far. So as we are seeing futures going crazy right now. I just got a notification that the VIX futures is down 4% now, and yesterday it was up 4%. So you guys can obviously tell there's a lot of volatility going on overnight, and during the day as well, right? We're almost 0.70% up, 0.70%, right? 0.70% up right now, and we're bouncing pretty hard. If we bounce all the way to a 1% today overnight, that's gonna be crazy. All right, that's just a crazy amount of volatility right now. Hey, what's up, guys? Vangan, I'm Deepish. What's up? What's up? Eli said green day tomorrow equals short opportunity for Monday. Yeah. So depending on how everything goes tomorrow, if we continue to bounce tomorrow, that might be another short opportunity. For Monday over the weekend, since we do have a short, a long weekend. I believe it's President's Day? No, it's not President's Day. It's what holiday is it? This upcoming Monday, guys. Let's see. It's Washington's birthday. That's right. Okay. So it is a President's Day. Yeah. So with that long weekend there, we can most likely see a short opportunity there, Eloy. So yeah. So I think it'll be a good idea to hedge over the weekend. And all my CFO Single Watch members know, whenever I say hedge, you guys should hedge. Okay, I'm not randomly calling out hedges. Okay, depending on how tomorrow's action goes, I'm going to call out to hedge in the CFO Discord. All right, and there's a lot of times that the members tend to profit off of those hedges, even though hedges are supposed to be insurance, right? It's insurance that you don't want to use, right? So it's money that you don't care about, but in the event that you have to use the insurance, those hedges should be in profit, and that's what hedges are. And most of the time, my members they tend to profit off those hedges just like I do. So if you guys want to see and whether or not I'm going to call it a hedge tomorrow, join the Discord, right? You guys will not regret it. Hey Joe, what's up? We're seeing a lot of new faces and old faces. Frank, what's up? People on YouTube, give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me. I can see that my audio input is very, very good, so I'm sure everything is all right on the YouTube side. I know people on Instagram can hear me perfectly. Hey, Wall Street Junkie, what's up? So, I am looking at some long-term plays here. So PayPal, PayPal is heading straight towards that $100 level that I've been looking out for months. Okay, so we're 5 points away. Okay, we're 5 points away from $100, and $100 was also a previous area of support back in 2019. Okay, mid 2019. Oh, not mid 2019, but around, like, I would say the last quarter of 2019. And it also served as support and lows of resistances in the COVID market pullback, okay, that crash that we saw. But it seems like we're gonna retest that $100 level, which is absolutely crazy. There is a lot of hedge fund activity going on around PayPal right now. There's a lot of buys coming in. But if you're a retail investor, you don't want to buy now. Wait until we see some not positive news, but at the very least positive sentiment in the overall markets and for PayPal as well. Since PayPal has been seeing increased competition, right? And their guidance was very weak. Their numbers were very weak. But still, I think PayPal it's still a very good growth, even value play. So it's obviously not a value play, but it's just technicality. It's just semantics there. But for me, at the end of the day, I think it can be a very valuable play if you can get in and get some shares at around $100 for PayPal. So make sure you guys are watching for PayPal. It's been down a lot. So if you guys take a look at the weekly time frame, and let's see, from all-time highs, so $310.16. Okay. We're almost down 70%. All right, hey, what's up, Anthony? So PayPal, we're almost down to 70%. Okay, and that doesn't mean that we'll just stop going down after we hit 70%, right? Because if we go down to like below $100, that's when we reach 70% there. But I think there's a good chance that we can see a nice bounce at that $100 psychological level. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So watch out for PayPal there. And we went over CRM yesterday as well. So CRM is looking very interesting as well. We're heading towards this area that I think can be a very nice, valuable price for CRM. But first of all, we've broken multiple support levels today and multiple demand areas. So there's a good chance that we can head straight down to below 200. And that's what we saw today when we hit the low of the day of $199.50. But for CRM, I'm liking the fundamentals. We can most likely see a retest of the 2020 highs that we saw before the COVID market crashes. So the pre-COVID high was 195.72. Okay, before we made this huge bear flag and we just absolutely just crashed, right? All the way down to, let's see, what was the low for 2020? March 2020 low was $115.29. So CRM hasn't gone anywhere after this nice pullback so far that we saw for all of 2021. Oh, not all of 2021, excuse me, all of 2022. And we do have earnings coming up as well. Okay, March 1st after hours. So depending on how those numbers go, and I think they're gonna do stellar. But hey, no one can really predict earnings, and no one can really predict how the market will react to the earnings. So it's based on the previous earnings. I think they can smash earnings again. But CRM has been an incredible force. Hence their name, Salesforce. I think depending on how they do in earnings, I'm gonna wait until after earnings to see how they do before I grab any long-term shares. Okay, so like I said yesterday, watch CRM. So hopefully people who were in the live yesterday, you guys were watching CRM. The other name that I wanted you guys to look at was PLTR, and they did bad. Okay, they missed on earnings. Their revenue from the estimates were not. It was a surprise. Okay, about what 3%, like 3.64%. but it wasn't anything crazy. Okay, so in order for us to see PLTR having some type of value here, I think PLTR is going to go back down to single digits, or maybe we might just find support around $11, right? Who knows? Okay, at this point, the downtrend is still very, very, very strong and intact. Hey, Lemur, what's up? So I think if you guys were watching all the names that I saw, that we saw together yesterday on the live, you guys should see how everything turned out today. Hey Andrew, what's up? What's up? Glad to see you here. So I'm glad everyone's coming in. Hey, no stop loss. You came in early this time. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you made it. So I'm seeing a lot of old and new faces tonight. Awesome, awesome. Some good tea. So another valuable play that I see in the upcoming months is NVIDIA. Okay. Well, if my screen loads. Okay, so NVIDIA has some amazing earnings. So they had upbeat guidance, great earnings numbers, record numbers again. But like I said in the CFO Discord, okay. Hey, welcome. Eloy, say hi for tomorrow. Should be so fun. Yes, you already know that, man. So, NVIDIA, I think is looking to be a very, very good long-term play. But so far, just like the indices, NVIDIA is making an H pattern here. If you guys don't know what that is, I just talked about it right now. We're making this classic bearish H pattern here, and this tends to happen. This tends to happen during downtrends and bearish markets. And whenever I see H patterns forming, there's a warning sign that starts popping up in my head. Okay, because that usually means the market has a further downside. But who knows, right? Because when we start hitting this end right here, the second bottom of the H, okay, we will either have a nice big bullish bounce, forming a nice double bottom and completing the double bottom pattern, or we're going to break below the support of the H pattern and we're going to complete the H pattern by moving to the downside. Okay, so NVIDIA is looking really, really good long term in the next few months. Don't get it now. All right, I'm not telling you guys to get things now. I'm just telling you guys to watch out for these names. I read some of the numbers from NVIDIA. They look pretty good, but I'm just worried about the next few quarters. But NVIDIA is a solid play, a very, very solid company to invest into. No stop loss. What am I looking at? I'm just looking at names that we were looking at yesterday, but I will be going over some names that I think are going to hold out throughout this volatility. So the first thing that I want you guys to look at tomorrow, okay, it says KWEB, KWEB. And why? Well, I've been looking at KWEB, which is the Chinese ETF, Chinese Internet ETF. All right, so that includes names like Baba, JD.com, Baidu, etc., right? And I think China has been reacting very, very not well. I wouldn't say they've been acting very well. I just think that they have a lot of relative strength in the whole Chinese sector. All right. And the whole Chinese markets have been holding extremely well in the overall global market volatility that we've been seeing so far. And you can just tell, right? We've been forming a nice base, right? After a nice double bottom bounce right here. Okay, there's the first bottom, and then we have our second bottom. And for the fact that we've been holding so well, while the whole global markets are just going up and down really rapidly overnight and during the day. It just tells you that the Chinese markets may have finally found some type of footing, some type of foundation. Okay, so I think KWEB definitely needs to be something that you guys should be looking out for. We've been seeing support from the Chinese government. Finally, there's been some action and some bullish action, I would say, and bullish, outlook in the Chinese markets. And the reason why I say that is that Queb just got an inflow of over $200 million. Okay, and so people are looking at Chinese names. All right, so they haven't forgotten about Chinese names here. Right, after Chinese names have been battered down by their own government, right? And if you guys don't know what's going on in China, it's basically the government has been cracking down on the private sector, which has made stocks absolutely crash. Okay, for example, EDU, right? EDU, the CEO of EDU, New Oriental Education, was a billionaire, right? But his billionaire net worth was wiped out completely. Okay, now the stock is a penny stock. Okay, it's in the dollars, right? It's in the $1. It ended at $1.57 today. Okay, 57 cents. Excuse me. So, it's absolutely crazy what China's government has been doing to the private sector. But Baba here, is looking very interesting as well. So Alibaba looks very similar to Queb, and Alibaba has earnings coming up. So their last earnings were terrible, which makes sense, right? Because they've been cracking down on Alibaba for, potentially monopolizing the whole internet space, the whole e-commerce space in China, which is kind of true. And they've been opening up space for their competitors to do more business, like JD.com. And JD.com has been holding up very well as well. If we take a look at JD. Okay. So JD has been relatively very, very strong. I mean, it hasn't gone anywhere since, last year. All of last year to now, the price hasn't gone anywhere. Okay. And with this amount of strength, okay, I think there's a good chance that Chinese markets can be something that you guys should be watching out for the next few weeks and months. I'm already long Queb here. Okay, so here's a little disclosure on my position. So I'm a little bit biased right now, obviously, since I do have a position in it. But hey, 41ers, welcome. Andres, what's up? No, we're not gonna bleed tomorrow. Actually, we did the bleeding today. And why do I say that? Because of volatility. Okay, and what does volatility mean? We're gonna have big red days and big green days. All right, so we're not bleeding tomorrow. We're gonna gap up. Actually, we're gonna open up with a nice gap up. Okay. Oh, there we go. We hit that 0.70% on overnight futures. I wouldn't be surprised if we hit 1% gain overnight. But we shall see. So for Queb here, and other, actually for Queb, anything over $39 will be a nice entry point. I got in a little bit early today. I played Queb back in early February here. So the second week of February, I got in here, and I took profits right here around 39. And so 39 is proving to be another huge level of resistance. So make sure you're watching out for that. The next one I'm looking at is Futu. Okay, Futu Holdings. All right, we're finally seeing some base forming here. Right, this is a little bit too long for a bear flag, but who knows, right? If Chinese names start coupling with the global markets, and they start acting with the markets and having parallel price action, Chinese markets will definitely start moving downward as well. So who knows? This may just be a very, very big bearish flag here, but I'm liking the fact that we're finding a lot of support around 34 to around 50ish here. So a nice range that we formed. There's multiple levels of support, and for the fact that we're seeing just a base form, right? It is good enough. So, hey, what's up, Grant? And the rest, SQ looking like it's heading to 99. We shall see. So, Futu and Queb, right? Good names to look at. Like I said, Queb is the Chinese internet ETF. It's going to track all the internet names. anything that's involved with the internet. So, if I don't want to play BABA earnings, I'll never gamble earnings on BABA. I'll be looking at Queb, and I'll be in Queb as well, since I am still in Queb. So, like I said, my CFO Single Watch members and CFO Discord members have been, very, very active. And I congratulate anyone who's been taking any of my calls. I know, Anthony, if you're still in here, you killed that gold trade. Absolutely amazing. You've hedged your portfolio with gold, like I told you guys to do, like 3 weeks ago, right? 3 to 4 weeks ago. So basically almost a month ago. And Anthony, you've been absolutely crazy, right? It's amazing that he took amazing profits today. Yeah, Anthony, you've done an amazing job at taking the callouts in the CFO Single Watch and in the Discord. So congratulations on you for taking action and executing, as always. Lemur, you said, I've always said K-Web. Yeah, me too. Queb or K-Web. So nice, Lemur, nice. Yeah, so I've been seeing a lot of inflow of gold, a lot of money into gold about 2 months ago, and I decided that we can go in a month ago. And Anthony took action and he went in, and he absolutely made a crazy profit today on gold. Hey Chris, what's up? So with that in mind, a light position on BABA here. I don't know that. I don't know about that yet. No stop loss, because BABA is still very much under heat by the Chinese regulatory section of the government. So yes, Lemur, I am very much, very, very much. Yeah, so K-Web, we're seeing a huge inflow of money coming in, and it's something that we need to be looking at, and I think it's worth our attention for the next few weeks and months. So K-Web, look at it, okay? Make sure you guys are looking at it, all right? So if you guys aren't looking at it, you guys will be missing out. And there's a lot of people who have been missing out in the CFO Single Watch and the CFO Discord, and they've only been just asking me questions and questions and questions and questions with DMs and DMs and DMs, and they don't do anything about it. Okay, so if you guys want to join, all right? And if you guys are satisfied after the first month, unsubscribe. I'm totally fine with that, right? So it's something that no one really says that, right? If you guys aren't satisfied, you can unsubscribe after the first month. You guys can leave. I'm not gonna pressure you guys to stay. No one else is gonna pressure you to stay. My CFO Pro traders, I'm not going to tell you to stay, right? We're only here to give as much value and information as possible, and give you guys money making plays like we do every day in the CFO Discord and weekly in the CFO Single Watch. Okay, so if you guys are wanting to join, just join. All right, there's no reason that you guys can just take action, right? Choose whatever tiers that you guys want to choose, right? Tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. If you guys don't know what the tiers are, tier 1 is the lifetime, tier 2 is the yearly, and tier 3 is monthly. Okay. Hey, what's up, BRY? It's been a while, man. It's been a long time. How are you? Chris, this is the default volume. So if you clear the volume again, so if you have volume right now on TradingView, take it out. Okay, so cancel it. So take it out. All right, take it out like this, and then add it again. Okay, so volume. Okay, and if you take it out and put it back in, go on the settings for volume. Okay, and go to style. All right, go to style right here and choose volume MA, and there you have it. Okay, you can choose whatever color. I just chose orange. All right, so you're able to see the average volume, right? And using these lines. Hey, Morris, what's up? Okay, so Martin, I bought gold leads and I'm down bad. Oh, when did you buy them? Did you buy them at the highs? If you're down bad on gold, I don't know what to tell you, because that means you bought them at the highs. Yep, of course, Chris. Oh, my statue's on the way here. Okay. There we go. All right. So, if you guys aren't trading with Charts Focus One, I highly recommend that you guys join. All right. You know, we're always hedging. We're always looking to protect our profits. And if you guys really want to see if I call out whether or not to hedge any positions tomorrow, depending on the market's action, you guys should join, because whenever I say hedge, my members follow and they profit off of that hedge. So that has happened multiple times. So if you guys want to, you know, join, just join, right? Just join for the first month. I mean, what's the harm in that, right? If you guys are feeling, you know, do I call signals throughout the day? My CFO Pro traders have been calling out multiple signals every single day. For me, I do it occasionally here and there because of the fact that I'm a swing trader, but that's also the reason why I have my CFO Pro traders, who are mostly day traders and scalpers. BRY, hope you had a green week and have a great 3-day weekend. Thank you very much. I myself had a red week because I'm a swing trader. Obviously, it's not a swing environment, but hoping for a better week next week. So thank you very much. Yes, could be. I bought them last year. Ooh, yeah. So last year was a huge year for gold, and in 2020. So, you know, I think just depending on how gold goes, which I'm very bullish on for the whole year of 2022, and I don't know what beliefs you got 2023. If you got 2023, you should be fine. Okay. And Lemur, you're welcome. So Lemur, if you're looking to join by tonight or whenever you want, mainly for me, my callouts are in the CFO Single Watch that I send out every single Sunday, every single week. Okay, I do all my research for you. I do the fundamental and technical analysis every single Sunday. And guess how long that takes, guys? It takes almost 10 hours, or more than 10 hours sometimes. So, you know, I'm really trying my best. I'm really dedicated to this. I want to make sure that you guys are getting the best information out there every single Sunday, and also the best information and plays in the CFO Discord as well every single trading day. So, you know, I just really hope that people are able to see the amount of effort that my CFO Pro traders put in every single day, right? And we also hold sessions on Tuesday, night sessions on Tuesday in the Discord, and the CFO Pro traders lead these sessions, okay? And they have some amazing information that I think you guys will really benefit off from. So make sure you guys are joining. Hey, Nino. The CFO Pro traders are constantly calling out plays and trade ideas. Plus, the Pro Trader hosts a meeting every Tuesday night, and we'll have morning live trading coming soon. Yes. Yes. Exactly. So, with K-Web here, guys, continue to watch out for this name. Okay. Let's also take a look at another name, Dash. So DoorDash, we saw a huge amount of buying coming in overnight last night because of earnings. And earnings wasn't too good. I mean, they didn't really beat on earnings. But I think DoorDash is going to see some good momentum in the next few weeks and months. You know, DoorDash is one of those companies I think is here to stay. It wasn't just a corona fad. And you know, obviously they did benefit from the corona boom, but obviously based on this pullback in price from all-time highs, it's just showing you that the COVID fad is kind of going away, right? It's been going away. So, all these names that have been benefiting from the pandemic boom are now coming back down, and the outside stocks, the not the stay-at-home stocks, have been seeing a nice inflow of money, and the recovery and the reopening theme has been very, very prevalent in Wall Street right now. So, stuff like cruise lines, airlines, travel and leisure sectors, they've all been really, really strong. So make sure you guys take a look at that. And I think DoorDash is going to continue to be a strong force, even with reopening plays. So I think I really see DoorDash transitioning from a pandemic to, pandemic / stay-at-home stock into a reopening play here. So make sure you continue to look at DoorDash. Hey Dior, what's up? I'm doing very good. How are you? Yes, Eloy, everyone's crushing scalps past week. Yep. So, if you guys are, I've seen a lot of people, saying like, oh, $50 per month is too much for me. Well, then what are you trying to do? You're trying to trade, right? Because most liquid names out there that you guys can trade are above $100 or $50, right? So if you can't even, pay, $50 per month and to trade with us, and I can 10,000% guarantee you will make that back every single week, right? And at the very least, every single month, right? If you think that you can't make that back, then why are you even thinking about trading? Really, if you can't invest $50, right? There's no point in trying to trade if your risk tolerance is that low. All right, give me a thumbs up if that makes sense, guys. I mean, literally, right? So, hey, Emil, what's up? What's up, guys? Oh, Dior, did you hold through earnings? Oh man. Now, this is why you don't. I never ever recommend to hold through earnings or play and gamble earnings. I believe Roku is down to like $112. Nino, DE on the weekly time frame. Yes, DE, absolutely. Another name that we need to be watching out for after earnings. Yeah, Eli, you're right. You can make it back in a single morning on the mic with some of the pro traders. Exactly. Since most of the people I know are scalpers or day traders, you guys can make it back. You guys can make it back. Trust me. And trust the pro traders that are in this live right now. Eloy is one of my pro traders. And like he said, you can make it back in a single morning. Really. I don't know what else to say. That's like, honest to God, you guys can make it back. if you guys are really afraid of not making back that $50, right? If you guys are literally, I think. Oh no, okay. Sorry guys, we're sorry for becoming very quiet there. But I thought my connection cut off here. Oh, okay. It was just a little tiny. I guess it was a fluke. All right. So, DE here. If you guys don't know, I called out DE months. 1 month back. All right, because of the relative strength, and it was one of these RSS. Okay. Or a relative strength stock that we were looking at, my CFO Swing and Watch members, and we banked on this play. Well, I personally did. I got over 80% on it for a nice swing, and it looks like DE is looking to make another move higher into all-time highs after making all-time highs in the past few weeks, okay, in the past few days. So I think DE, depending on how earnings go, I'm gonna wait after earnings, but depending on how it goes, we'll see if it can break new all-time high levels again and potentially, finally, over $400. So last time the all-time high number was $399.73. Right, so that's 27 cents off from all-time highs to $400. So make sure you guys are watching out for DE. This is a name that I did technical and fundamental analysis on in this every single watch. So if you guys want access to that, make sure you guys join. Hey, what's up, Adam? Do I have a view on ARKK ARK? Sure, why not? So ARK is looking like a total failure here so far, but you know, a lot of people are very negative, right, on Cathie Wood and what she's doing with her funds, and how she's investing and the method that she uses for investing. She's very, very optimistic on these very hyped up, innovative stocks that can potentially change society once and for all in the next decade. Okay, and I personally, this is a very opinionated statement here, but I'm liking how she's doing things. Okay, for the long term, and most of the negative views on Cathie is very short term. And every negative comment that I see, they're very short-sighted. They're not looking at the long term. Okay, and everything that I see so far, what she's doing and investing into companies, like gene editing and etc. They're very promising. They really are, and what these companies are doing. So we will see whether she's been right or not for the next 5 to 10 and 20 years. All right. So she's in for the long game. And also, if you take a look at ARKK, all right, we're still not even near the March 2020 lows, or even halfway to the March 2020 lows of ARKK, which was $32.21. Right. So, I think she just gets a bad rap for investing into companies that seem to be too early and too soon for people to really start getting use out of them, out of these companies' products and services. But in the long term, I think she'll be right. Okay. But short term, things are looking bad. That's it, right? And exactly what I just said right now. That's a short-term view. A short-term view. And most of the negative comments and reviews are short-term. Literally. So far, like every single sector and every single market right now, everything's going down. They're breaking their bear flag or bearish chart patterns, and ARKK did exactly that today. All right. Dior, you said she sucks so bad. It will hit $60 tomorrow. Yeah, we can see it tomorrow. But so far, we're gonna see a nice gap up on overall in the overall markets, since the futures has been steadily rising. Now it's at 0.73%. So it seems like we can see potentially a 1% move overnight. But ARKK, it broke out of its bearish flag, and depending on how we move tomorrow, we might just retest. Okay. So if you guys can't see this bearish flag here, all right, there's a flag, right? So we might just retest this ascending support that we broke out of today, okay, which is going to be around like 72.50 or around $72, depending on how everything goes tomorrow. But if we continue to sell off after we gap and then we crap, right? If we gap and crap, we can see a nice revisit back to 65. All right. Does that make sense, guys? Okay, I'm assuming that made sense. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to expect some type of bounce around 64.50 to around 65. Okay. But like I said, guys, a lot of volatility. All right, and that usually tends to happen when we make these H patterns. So I'm gonna wait to see if we hold on futures here, 4,360, like 65-ish level, or around like 4,360-ish. Okay, we've been seeing a bounce there so far, but if we don't hold 4,360, most likely we can head back down to 4,280. Okay, so you guys should be watching out for the H pattern. They're everywhere right now, all right? And that usually tends to happen in a bearish market. All right, does that make sense, guys? Okay, so the other name that I want to look at lastly, okay, and I'll be cutting this live stream here. So UPSD, UPSD showed some stellar earnings. If you guys don't know what UPSD is, it's a lending company. They refinance loans and stuff, I believe, but they use AI. So they have their own AI code and software that they use. And they have some very, very good numbers, and they provided great guidance as well. So UPSD have been it's been holding very, very strong. And yesterday I told you guys that UPSD can reach 155, and guess what it did? It opened up at 155. All right, and it opened up while everything else gapped down. So that's one of the first signs of a very, very strong name. So UPSD, you guys should be looking at tomorrow and next week as well, depending on how UPSD goes. Now, if UPSD starts filling in this ER gap that we made, all right, that's gonna tell me that, oh, UPSD has lost its strength, and it's now turning into a very weak name. So continue to watch for this name. Eventually, I'm going to see a retest of the 50 SMA on the daily time frame, which is my dark blue line here, UPST. Dior, UPST. Upstart Holdings, right? I am. Yes, Lima, I am. Longer term, yes. All right, so yeah, Dear, yes. So I think UPST can be a very, very strong name. Yeah, like to out the earnings, but I hope UPST stays up. Yeah, so there's been a lot of earnings gap up, and then they just crap, right? Gap and crap. And those are the names that I will continue to stay weak. But I like the fact that we actually ended up with a higher low compared to yesterday after the earnings reaction. So hopefully it stays up, but so far UPST held onto the levels that I said yesterday, right? 155.50-ish was the level that I was looking at yesterday. I told you guys that. You know, I think if we're able to come back and revisit 155 to around 155.50, we should be able to see a nice revisit back towards the 200s. All right, longer term. Gap and crack. Well, I guess the general statement that people say is gap and crap, but gap and crack. That's a new statement that I haven't heard of yet, but that could be a new coin statement there, Lemur. Yeah, so you can gap and then the gap just cracks, right, due to the selling pressure. But and also, guys, I apologize if you guys can't really hear what I'm saying, or you know, when I'm pronouncing certain words. It's kind of hard to speak with braces on, but I do have braces. I should have got them years ago when I was a kid, but yes, Lima, that's exactly what I said. Gap and crap. But I'm trying to enunciate my words very, very carefully. But yeah, I just got them this year. Started this year, so I actually got them years ago, right back when I was like, what, 9 years old. But YT3 Fit, what's up? What's up? You're coming in when I'm ending the live stream. That's some luck right there. Just kidding. But that is it for tonight, guys. I gave you guys what to what to watch out for tomorrow. Stay safe, stay hedged. If you guys want to see what I call out tomorrow, you guys know where to go. Alright, just take a look at the link in my bio. Click on the tab that says the CFO Single Watch. Like I said, if you guys subscribe to the CFO Single Watch, right, you guys can also get access to the CFO Discord. Okay, so you guys get 2 valuable packages for a price of one for only $49.99. Right? I mean, that's really good, and also for the fact that I spent so much time on the CFO Single Watch every single week. Right? I spend like maximum 10 plus hours for all the analysis that I do for you all for the CFO Single Watch newsletter, and I also do additional stuff in the Discord after I send the newsletter out. So, you know, if you guys can't see the value for $50 per month, then fine, you guys can leave, right? I mean, like I said, no hard feelings, and I'm telling you guys, if you guys don't like it, to leave, right? I mean, who says that, right? So, you know, guys, go ahead and try it out for the first month. If you guys don't like it, then leave, right? No one's gonna tell you guys to stay, right? But the value is always there. Okay, so that's it for tonight. I'll see you guys next week. We're back on our regular schedule, Mondays and Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, so make sure you guys take notes on what to watch out for tomorrow. Right, I've gone over some names for you guys to watch out for. And if you guys are just joining right now, take a look at the recording. I will post them as usual on my Instagram and on YouTube. All right. But yeah, that's it. Have a great rest of your night and good luck trading tomorrow. And hopefully hopefully I can see you guys in the Discord so that you guys can trade with us tomorrow. Have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys. Good night, Nino. I'll see you back in the Discord, man. Good night, good night.